Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Sanchita Murli. I'm an internationally trained dentist, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the TOEFL exam. I gave my TOEFL in the month of November. I gave myself 1 month's time after my INBDE exam. I didn't require the whole month, however, I took it because I wanted to study in my own pace. The first half of the month, all I did was watch YouTube videos. The latter half, I used Best My Test to prepare. So now coming to the exam has four parts. There's reading, listening, speaking, and writing. So I'm going to tackle each section one at a time. The reading section has two passages, and each passage has around 10 questions each. And for the whole reading section, there's 36 minutes. So it's best to time yourself so that you spend 18 minutes on the first passage and 18 minutes on the second passage. So coming to the questions in these passages, there are different types of questions. A lot of people face difficulties in tackling the summary type of question. So again, my suggestion for this is using Best My Test. Best My Test has lessons for each type of question. So if you're having difficulty with the summary type of question, you can take the summary lesson. So they'll have examples and they'll give you a test after that. So you can best your test. Another thing I'd like to tell you about the reading section, I found it a little dry and boring because I saw myself lose concentration midway through the passage while practicing for the exam. So another tip that I'd like to give you for the reading part is a good night's sleep so that you have your full attention while reading the passage for your actual exam. So this will help you score your best. The listening part has around 5 to 6 listening passages, and each listening passage has questions under them. Here you can't time yourself because the exam does it for you. But don't worry, there's enough time for each question. So these listening passages, the best advice that I can give you is just make notes throughout. When listening comes, just roll your sleeves up and start writing the entire time. So write in chronological order and make boxes if you want for each listening passage, and underline anything that you want, but do it all quick and don't try not to miss much information because they could ask anything. Dates are also important, which you might think are not. And yeah, that's my advice for listening. Speaking part has 4 questions. The first question is where they ask for your own opinion. I personally found this the easiest of the 4 just because I could talk whatever came to my mind. All that you have to focus on for the first part is your vocabulary, your grammar. The best way to practice for this is just talk to your friends and also use ChatGPT or any AI software that helps you find TOEFL words, TOEFL vocabulary. So just type in TOEFL vocabulary and try to incorporate those words into your speaking. The second part is where there's an announcement and then you hear 2 friends have a conversation about the announcement. What you have to do here is compare and contrast what the friends are talking about the announcement. This is fairly structured, so it's not too hard. That's about it about the second one. Now coming to the third speaking question. Here there's a passage and then there's a listening part. What you have to do is formulate a definition from the passage, and then you have to talk about the example that the lecturer gives you about this definition. And that's about it for this part. So now coming to the final part of the speaking. Here there is a listening part which you just have to listen to, and then you'll have a question which you just have to answer from what you heard in the listening part of it. Using your own words, refer to what you heard and speak about it, and that's about it. The writing has 2 parts to it. The first part, there's a passage and then there's a listening part of it. So what you have to do here is compare and contrast the lecture to the passage. So the passage should be available to you till the end. So while you are writing, you can have access to the passage. So what you have to do here is write 300 words about both of it. There will be a question, all you have to do is answer it. Here, it's so important for you to practice. I remember when I was doing Best My Test, the first test to the last test, each test I did improve at least one score in the writing part. And it's so important for you to keep practicing and also keep using AI and human reviews for this. And yeah, that's about it for the first part. Now coming to the final part of the writing. Here the professor discusses a topic and asks for your opinion. You can also see two opinions of your peers. What you have to do here is give your own opinion. It's also important for you to address what your peers have said as well. So you can say something like, yeah, however, I agree with what this person says, however, I think that. And you get around 10 minutes for this. It's quite rushed because it's towards the end. So I think it's better you practice a lot. So yeah, that's about the final part of the writing. As the video comes to an end, I have a few tips and tricks that stem from my own experience. The first thing was that I went early to the exam center. Also, I went to the mindset that if it doesn't go well, I'll just give it again. It's not the IMPDE. So because of this mindset, I was very relaxed. I did not stress out. So for the speaking part of it, I knew that I wanted to start earlier than everyone around me. So I made sure to rush through the instructions only because I knew the instructions beforehand. If you want to read the instructions, of course you should. But because I had done a lot of practice tests and I was aware of the instructions, I skimmed through quickly. So I started my speaking section before everyone around me. So I wasn't distracted by the noise around me. So that's one tip that I have to share. And another thing is that you should improve your vocabulary if you think it's not up to the mark. And for this, I think you should talk to your friends, and you can also use ChatGPT like I mentioned before. So you can just ask ChatGPT for TOEFL vocabulary and incorporate it into your daily life. So it comes naturally during your exam. And for the writing section, I think that you should practice. That's the most important. And yeah, you should evaluate what your study pattern is, and you should study in your own method. It's also important for you to practice with a lot of noise around you, because the case for the exam might be like that. If I can do it, you can do it. All I want to say is that it's important that you recognize your weak spots, so you improve upon that and you keep practicing. And all the best for your exam.